I've been doing Postmates just a couple weeks now, about 4 weeks now, and I think it's a great way for you to make some extra cash, and I'm going to show you how to do it so that you're not scared. I was scared the first time I did it. I was a nervous wreck. I was like, whoo, butterflies, the whole thing. I thought I was going to mess it up. I've never ordered Postmates. You probably should order it first so you can kind of see how it works. It's not a big deal. You just pick up stuff and deliver it. There's really not much to it, except for I was really nervous, and I went to the guy and I was trying to make jokes because I'm kind of trying to make jokes and be funny and make more tips. I'm like, oh, here you go. You're my first delivery. I go, guess I'm not a virgin now. I'm like, what? Did I really just say that to this man? Anyway, so don't do that. Think of your jokes in advance so you don't say stupid stuff. Okay, so I have a list. I wrote it down here, and I'm on my computer right here, and I am going to read the list, because if I don't, this video will go on for 7 years, and we don't have time for that. So, okay. First thing is, you download the Fleet app. So there's 2 apps. There is an app for ordering Postmates, and there's an app for delivering. And it's the Fleet app. So make sure you're downloading the right app. Go through the steps, and they do a background check, which takes about a week. And then you'll get a card in the mail once you've set that up. And what I mean by a card is this card right here. Credit card. And the reason that you need that is because some of the orders do not prepay, and you have to order there. Happens probably 50% of the time that I have to use the card. I will tell you that I've lost the card because I'm apparently not mature enough to handle that. And they will give you another one. You have to report it. And then they will give you another one. It takes about a week to get it, so don't do that, because you'll be out of work for at least the Postmates extra side hustle like I got going on for about a week trying to get that settled. So once you get the card, you authorize the card. You also get a cute little bag that's a hot, cold bag for the food, and don't lose that, because I left mine at someone's house filled with alcohol, and I got nervous about my first alcohol delivery and did not know what to do, and I was trying to check their ID, and I left the bag. So I found out you can buy the bag for $5. So that's good news, but don't leave the bag. Yeah, maybe I'm not old enough to do this. Get drink carriers. Get them like the ones that, either the ones that are like from fast food restaurants with the 4 holes, or get like the kind that fold up. That's what I have, a few of those that fold up, and you can put them out, get them ready, because usually you'll have 3 or 4 drinks sometimes, and you won't have a place for them. So have that stuff ready. Also, here's a picture of my basket that I have. I put the basket in the floor of the passenger side before I get started. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't spill. I've never had a spill problem. Except for the time that I grabbed the Coke and the lid was off and the Coke went down my arm, through my back into my bra. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about spilling the food in your car and messing up the order. Okay? All right. Get your basket, get your drink carrier. I also have this lanyard. I made it because I'm a nerd, basically. The reason that I made this, because when I go into a restaurant, I just flash this, like, bam, here I am with Postmates. And I don't have to wait in line sometimes, most of the time. They'll go, oh, Postmates, your order's right here. Fantastic. I didn't have to say anything. I just went, bam. So, because I also lost my credit card, I've actually put Velcro here, like a nerd, so that my card will go in there when I get it again. And then I'll just have this ready. I'll just grab it and I'm ready to go. So yeah, that's what I did. Oh, and I also made this. This I made, and I should probably get one laminated now that I know I enjoy this, but I just did this with tape and piece of paper, and I have it in my car. So as soon as I start, I put this in my car on the dashboard, and I hang this around my neck, and I get my app open, and I make sure that my phone has more than 25% battery. I actually have one of these as well. This is like a extra charging pack, and it's very fast to recharge. So if you go below 25% on your phone while you're doing the app, this will happen. Okay, so you don't want that. Make sure you fill up your tank. Also, I have a phone holder. I actually have Velcro on my phone, the back of my phone. I can't show you that because I'm using my phone. And right here on my dash, or on my steering wheel, actually. You'll have to make room on your phone as far as receipts, because you will have to take pictures of receipts if you are ordering with the card. So make sure you have room on your phone. Erase some of those selfies. Note to self. Okay. Don't forget your reading glasses if you are older, like myself, because, and you need them, which some people don't, which is a blessing. But if you do, which most people do, you will have a hard time when you get there, and you'll be like, what does it say? Can you tell me what they want? You don't want to do that. I've done that, and it's not fun. So bring your glasses. I have a couple pair. Okay. Now, my friends, you're ready to go. You are ready. You are ready to start your car and make some money. So, okay, first thing is to find a spot in your town that is near high-priced items, like a bunch of restaurants that are higher priced. Tips don't always go with the price, because I bought, like one time I did an order of $300, which was 10 pizzas right here, and some other stuff, and I got the base price. I didn't get a tip. I don't know why, because I busted my butt going up these stairs. I was hoping for a big tip on that one, because I also had to wait 20 minutes for that order, because by the time I got there, they still weren't ready. I didn't get a tip on that one, but I did get a tip for delivering 4 shakes, and I got $25. So, my average is $8 an hour. $8 an hour. God, that would suck. $8 a delivery. So, I do 3 to 4 deliveries an hour. That's me. You have to choose wisely, because, you will get paid more if you go further, but is the time equal to the pay? Sometimes not. That's your decision. So we're going to get into that. Okay, so you find a spot that is a good place to, like, you're familiar with the area, you don't want to drive real far, you know where the traffic's, you know how to get around it, whatever. You find the spot. I just kind of hang out in that area, turn my app on, and all of a sudden it'll start pinging, and it'll tell me that there's deliveries, and I can accept the delivery or I can skip it, like this. So I skipped that delivery, but this one I accepted. Okay, so now I'm going to go to this restaurant and I'm going to pick up this order. So what you do is you pick accept, and then you push the green button right here, that green button with the arrow, and it takes you to your GPS. That is the GPS app you've chosen on your phone, and it takes you right to the address. So you don't have to do it separate. You just push the green button. You don't have to worry about like putting in an address. Just push the green button and it goes there. So you toggle back and forth between the Fleet app and your GPS app. So you go to the location that it has told you to go to. Like I told you before, you can skip ones. I've skipped a whole bunch one day, so I don't think it matters. Some people say, oh, I don't get as many if I skip a bunch. Honestly, it's my time, my money, my life. I'm going to pick the ones I want to do, and I'm not going to pick the ones I don't want to do. So, and go right to the counter. If it's prepaid, you go to the pickup part, not the line. Some of the restaurants that are not prepaid, you do have to go through the line, which sucks, but that's how it goes. If they're running late at the restaurant, or if you just want to just communicate with the client, you push the support button and you push contact customer, like that, and then it gives you a number. Now, it's a fake number, so you're not going to actually have the customer's number. It's like a fake number over the top of it. So it's like another app that they use, or it's through the Fleet app. I don't know how it works. But it does contact them. So I almost always, when I get to the restaurant, I text them something. Could be I'm on my way, it smells great, something to communicate with them to get a better tip. Okay? Then the next thing is, after you picked up the order, you check the order, you take the order to your car. I fasten my seatbelt and start the car before I push picked up. I don't push picked up until then. Maybe that's not the way to do it, but that's what I do, because I don't want them to think I'm on my way, and I'm actually really not on my way yet. Because they can see where you're going, and they can see, how, because people meet you at the car, so they know you're coming and they can tell. So you don't want to say you're on your way when you're not actually on your way. I have a pre-made text, so I have pre-made texts that's saved in my phone. I have an intro like, hi, this is Ange with Postmates, and then I say whatever I want, and then I have like, oh, the restaurant's running late or needs more time. I have one, there's traffic. I have one, I'm here and I'm trying to find parking. Because if you don't say that kind of stuff, sometimes you're making it harder for yourself, because if you say, oh, I'm having a hard time parking, they might go, oh, well, meet me around the south side in the alley or whatever, or there's parking across the street. That kind of communication helps you. Be nice when you drop it off. Here's your food, whatever. Don't say you're a virgin. And then, this is important. Before I push drop, completed the drop, I actually send a text. That's a thank you text. And it says, thanks for using Postmates. This is Ange, and I wanted to ask if you could rate me 5 stars. And it has helped. So it's definitely been kind of icing on the cake, as well as I also pre-make these stickers that says enjoy Postmates Ange, or I'll have like this this little, no bad vibes in case like the order's been a little crazy, you know, just a little extra touch to make a little extra money. And they tips roll in a couple days. Sometimes they don't roll in that till like the next couple of days. They don't come in right away, so don't freak out. Think, oh my god, I didn't get a tip. Sometimes you get cash once you get the Fleet app, and you get the card and the background check is done. You link your account, and then in a week or so again, another week before you actually get paid, it trickles in. So that kind of sucks about that, because it's hard to manage that way a little bit when you get $20 here and $80 here, and you know. So, but be prepared. That's how it works. But you are getting paid. I mean, that's pretty cool. Your mileage, you get a mileage report, delivery report, like every week in your email. Oh, don't stack them, meaning you'll get like ding, 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 and then you'll start driving an order, and then another one will come through. I mean, you can stack them if you want to. I've done it, and it's hectic, and sometimes they cancel out because you're taking too long, and then you think you're going somewhere you're not going. So just, for me, customer service is the best way to do it. I don't have to drive like a crazy woman. I don't have to hurry where I'm about falling over and forgetting stuff and spilling stuff. I take less deliveries to get more time and better customer care. And again, I think that does play up on your rating. If you don't get a good rating, like here's my rating, if it's not 4.7 or higher, you could actually lose the job, which you don't want to do that, okay? Because it's kind of fun. I have my music playing, I listen to Dave Ramsey, I learn about money, you know, I have a good time. So, again, it's just my side hustle. I am a realtor. On the time when I'm not actually picking up my son and driving across town and waiting, you know, to avoid traffic. I'm sorry this video was still really long.